Hey developers, today we are looking at Vue 360, which is probably the best Vue course that has ever been created. Okay, it's actually my course. I'm just releasing it today. The card is open for enrollment. It's only open until next Monday, so I have a limited time on this, but I wanted to share with you a labor of love, a course that I've been creating for a very long time and that I wanted to share with you guys because it is so awesome. Hey, and if you guys are interested already, I put a link at the top of the description. Go ahead and click on it. You can check out the course. It's a really amazing, interactive, weekly course. Hey, and before we get too far, let me tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Eric. I'm a software developer. I've been doing web development for over 10 years. I've been doing back-end development and front-end development, and on this channel we talk a lot about Vue.js, React. I'm also an author of the Vue.js in Action book, which is a best-selling book on Vue.js, written by me and Benjamin Liswan, forward by former Vue.js core team member Chris Fritz, which, by the way, I've gotten hundreds of reviews on this. It's done really well. They reset the reviews recently, says 2, but if you look at my views that are on Amazon, I have like 12 or 15 5-star reviews, which is awesome. Used to be a panelist on a Vue podcast where I interviewed hundreds of Vue developers, or at least dozens of Vue developers, working on enterprise Vue apps. So I've dealt with this in the past, and I distilled all this information into this program. Now imagine that you are listening to this right now and you are a Vue developer, or maybe you are a Vue developer, but have you thought about what the next level is? Maybe you've done some Hello World apps, maybe you played around with it, maybe your normal job is doing React development, but now you're looking to level up, and that's what this course is all about. So I'm really targeting this course to intermediate developers that either have some knowledge of Vue or beginning on Vue. If you have some knowledge in Vue, you've done the Hello World apps, you understand the basics, but you want to learn how to create enterprise-grade apps, this course is for you. And if you've never used Vue before, then this course is perfect for you because the first week we go into introduction of Vue and we go over all the basics. This course is not for someone that either has never programmed before or you're already a Vue expert. That's not this course is definitely not for you if that's already you. Now let's take a look at what I'm offering in this course. You can see here it's laid out in 6 weeks. I'm putting you guys together who purchased this course. You're going to be working with other developers. We're going to be feeding off each other, but every week we're going to have a Q&A where we're going to talk about an assignment. So every week I'm going to give you a project to do, and you can do the project at the Q&A every week. We're going to go over everybody's projects. I'm going to answer everybody's questions, and we're going to talk about some best practices on Vue. So the first couple of weeks are definitely the fundamentals of Vue, like lifecycle hooks, direct to CLI routing. Week 2, we kind of amp up a little bit to props, events, advanced components. And week 3, we really hit our stride. So the last 3 weeks, 3, 4, 5, and 6, are going to be more difficult, probably more advanced topics like Vuex, single SSR, animations, testing. Then we're looking at like API communication. What's the best practices talking to a REST API? And a lot of people are interested in TypeScript. Can we add TypeScript to a Vue app? What are the 2 different ways you can do that? And then authentication and deployment. How can we look at authentication? How do we get a key passed from the back end to front end? We're going to use Firebase. I also have my own custom backend that I'm going to show you how I set up. And then in week 5, we're looking at Vue 3, which is such an amazing upgrade to Vue that's coming out very shortly. As of this video, it's still in beta. But by the time week 3 comes out, or week 5 comes out, more information will be out on it. But we're going to look at the composition API. How do you take your app and really do it the right way using composition API? Upgrading to Vue 3, and then enterprise app structure. And then finally in week 6, we're going to look at Vue components, like Vue component libraries like Vuetify, Vue Bootstrap. How do we add that into our app? What are the best practices? And also, how do we deal with enterprise? How do we deal with the real world and what you're going to see out there? Now, so that's the 6-week program. Now, if you're worried that that's way too much time, you don't have enough time, what's great about this program is that it's work at your own pace. So you can buy it now, and then in 6 months from now, if you have time, then you can start going through the course. At any time, you can always email me. We're going to record all the weekly calls, so they'll be available so you can watch them again at any time. And you also have access to other people's courses, projects. So if you are stuck, you can look at other people's projects. You can look at how I did it. So that will really help you along with your journey as well. So I'm kind of trying to build a community for people who really want to learn Vue inside and out. Also, I talked about courses. projects. Every single week we're gonna have a different project. The first is gonna be like a Twitter clone, just really simple. The second week we're deep diving into a kind of a front end. I'll show you here, like a front end kind of pet store app. So this is being pulled from a JSON file. Later on, we're going to use a Firebase store to grab information. We're going to obviously display it. We're going to have an add to cart. We're going to have a checkout page. We're going to use dynamic routes. So everything to create like a basic app is already in week 2. So if this is really easy to you, this is just week 2 of the course. We're getting more advanced as the weeks continue on. We actually look at like advanced scopes, slots, how do you create functional components, things like that. Renderless components are really important, and things like that. In week 5, we're definitely looking at composition API. We're going to take one of our apps we created before and then convert it over to the composition API, and that should make a lot of sense. All right. So finally, I just want to say real quickly, I've run this course before. I've had a bunch of people take it. I've had tons of positive feedback. I have a few testimonials. Here are some of the testimonials from some people who have known me in the industry. I'll be talking about more testimonials probably later this week of people who've taken the course that have loved it. I've gotten so much great feedback from it. And also, just hear the packages. Just be completely transparent. To get the main package, I'm offering a couple of bonuses. So if you buy this course before Wednesday, you'll get the 6-week course. Basically, as soon as you buy, you'll have access to all 6 weeks, but we're going to start on May 25th will be the first week, and we're going to have a Q&A. But you'll get all the content for the 6 weeks, and you also get my Create Awesome Vue.js Apps and Nuxt.js course. It's a 6 to 7 hour course. We deep dive into Nuxt.js. That'll be included if you buy it. You also get my Vue.js in Action book. So this book I was just telling you about, my best-selling Vue.js in Action book. I've literally sold thousands of the copies of this book. This will be included, a hard copy. I will mail it to you absolutely for free. I will pay for shipping. And you'll get all this if you buy this $267 if you buy it before Wednesday. Now, the cart closes on Monday the 25th, so you have to buy before then to get anything. But if you buy before Wednesday, I'll give you the course for free and also the book for free. And if you want to be the ultimate bundle, if you need one-on-one mentoring and sessions with me, I do offer a ultimate bundle, which is $1,000, and you get 6 one-on-one mentoring sessions with me. And finally, I know in the times we're living in with the crazy virus, money is short, so I'm offering 2 things. First, you can buy this plan for either one-time payment of $267 or 3 payments of $97. And also, I'm also offering the cheapest course I have available here is $47. That'll give you the first week of content. I think it's like 3 or 4 hours of content. It'll get you started with Vue.js, and we create a project in it. And if at any time you want to upgrade to the full course, you can, but that doesn't include the book, doesn't include the Nuxt course, but it's just kind of a starter if you want to check that out. But I highly recommend to go with the complete package. It's really the best deal out of all of them. All right, so that is what I wanted to say to you guys today. I'm really excited for this course. I've pretty much done everything I could for this course. It's really awesome. So make sure you check it out. I'll put a link in the description at the top, and I'll put a link in the comments. Thank you. Appreciate it. See you in the course.